Well, good morning to y'all. How the hell you doing this morning, right? Happy Sunday. I'm saying we're gonna do your reading today, but first I gotta do this. It's the evil eye protector, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got my eyeballs on you. All right, let me fix this and let's do your reading, okay? So, Divine Squad subscribers, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Just gotta close that so they don't keep peeping on me here. What's going on? All right. So, Leo Virgos, Leo Virgos, Leo Virgos. That's right. It's one of my favorite things to say, right? So, obviously, your birthday is August 19th to the 25th. My friends are part of the cusp of exposure, right? Exposing yourselves, are you? No. Maybe I should come up with something different than saying that. So, let me decide on what tarot deck to use. All right, let's use these ones. So, noobs, this is what I do real quick. I lay two cards out for you in this present moment, right? Those two cards represent your duality. Your yin and your yang, your positive, negative, light, dark side, right? Then I'll go ahead and I'll lay more cards out, I'll tell you a story, right? And that story will be your message. After message will be your verdict, your outcome, your grand finale, whatever you want to call it, okay? So I'm going to shuffle these up here. Hit the like button, subscribe, become part of the divine family. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. So, you guys had some good sleep last night? You guys are wide awake, ready to go? Good, good. So let's check out what's going on in your energy now, okay? Let me just get comfy. This thing is all raw. I'm sitting on it like those beanbag chair thingies. I mean, it's a fancy one, but you know, what can you do when you're bougie? All right, so let's find out what's going on, my Leo Virgo friends. All right, that feels about good. Put you here, so keep an eye on you. Let's get into your reading. Here's your first card of your energy now. Oh, you got two right away. I like that. All right, so here comes the first one. Six of Swords. Six of Swords and the Lover's card. Well, isn't that fancy? Well, right off the bat, it looks like y'all are moving towards divine counterpart. Nothing more I can say with that. Right. So that's you and you both moving right towards your divine counterpart. See, that's you, or that's you, or that's you, and that's you, whatever, right? Moving towards it, right? So you're definitely moving towards your divine counterpart here. Okay. So that is your present energy now. Let's get into the story. Let's figure this out. Okay. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Here's your first card of your story. High Priestess. Look at that. High Priestess card. So it's like you know this person's your divine counterpart. I mean, what more can I say? Right? This is what it is. So, you know, you have to trust your intuition a little tiny bit. Right? Trust your person because you know what's inside of you. You feel it. You know it. This is definitely your person. Okay? So let's keep going. Are you ready? There you go. There you go. So you're leaving some things behind. See these two wands? They're behind you, right? Don't mind my cuticles. I haven't taken care of those yet. Okay. So you're holding on to this one wand, right? So you're waiting, right? It's like you're holding on and you're waiting. Okay. Good. That's very good. So you're definitely moving towards your divine counterpart. You're trusting your intuition to know that, all good things come to those who wait, basically. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's make a little room here. Let's get your next card. King of Pentacles. Well, you're waiting on your King of Pentacles, right? Holding on to your King of Pentacles. So this person is very grounded, very stable, very abundant, has a lot going for them. You can definitely say they're the king, right? So, I mean, they're definitely loyal. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a family person, right? They definitely rule their kingdom. Okay, so this is what you're waiting for. You're holding on to this person who you know is your divine counterpart. Now, this ain't going to fit for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if it fits for you, keep it. If it doesn't, you know what? Like the video anyways and let somebody else get it because it's going to fit for them. Okay, so let's pull your next card. King of Wands. Interesting. 2 kings back to back. Okay. So with the King of Wands and I've never really had this back to back like that with 2 kings, right? So this kind of makes you feel very passionate, okay? Makes you feel that you know that this person is very stable, right? That gives you a lot of passion, right? That kind of puts you in your little kingship status, right? Meaning you also got your stuff together. You're abundant. You know what you want in life. You're very stable because look at the platform that he's sitting on, right? That's your foundation. Very strong, very solid, very stable. Okay. So I hear you, 2 kings. Very interesting. Let's shuffle on more and keep getting into this. This is getting pretty juicy as we speak. There you go. There's a world card. Boom. Interesting. So this is going to be some good luck and some good fortune, right? This is going to be a very successful change for you in waiting, in moving towards your divine counterpart. See, moving towards, right? Your divine counterpart. He's in the boat moving towards your counterpart, right? And so with the High Priestess here, you know that this person is stable. You also know that you're very stable, right? And this is what you are holding on to, right? See the wand? He's holding on to this wand, letting these 2 go. So whatever those other 2 things are for you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be people or, things like that. But it could be ideas, right? It could be ideas of what you maybe had in the past of who you thought was your counterpart, whatever. But you're definitely seeing things differently. And so now you 2 basically, have the world to have as your playground, basically, okay? But it's definitely going to be some good luck and fortune with this movement towards this counterpart of yours. Okay, so we'll take that. Okay, so there comes the Tower, right? The Tower represents change. Okay, it doesn't mean it's a bad change, doesn't mean it's a good change. It's just a change, right? So I'm going to pull another card and we're going to see what that change is. Okay, because technically with the World card, that's change. You got the Tower, that's change, right? So let's keep going. Yeah, get out. Well, there it is. Look at that big old sunshine, right? That big old cup, right? 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Definitely this person is your counterpart. And when you realize that it's going to be a very successful relationship, it's going to be, good luck, right? It's going to bring some fortune, right? Meaning you 2 are going to get along together well. You're going to balance each other out pretty well because, that's just what it is when you have your wish fulfillment here. Wish fulfillment, 10 of Cups. So you're definitely happy. This also represents family. You know what I'm saying? So that's you 2 standing there. See you 2 standing there. Bang, bang, boom. Right? Let's keep going. Okay, we'll take you. There you go. 7 of Wands. Okay. So in this process of having your wish fulfillment coming to you, right? You definitely chose to take the higher ground. So maybe you had options in the past with this Three of Wands. Maybe you had a decision to make as far as what you felt was right and how you wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? And so now that you're taking the higher ground, you're being able to really both of you together can handle obstacles and things that might get in your way, okay? Because look at, he's defending things, blocking those things, those wands off, right? So those wands could represent persons, places, or things that you're not going to let get in your way of your happiness, okay? Because you have the Ten of Cups and then you have the Seven of Wands, right? So these could be, like I said, situations, persons, places, or things that try to stop you from your happiness here. And you're defending yourself and what you want. And what you want is what you trust in your self, with the High Priestess of knowing who this person is to you. And definitely this person is your counterpart. And you're moving towards this person. Okay. Wow. Nice. Very nice. Let's keep going. This person is your wish fulfillment. This person makes you very happy. Maybe you're all going to have a family together. See little kids over here. That's you and him, or whatever, him and you, whatever, you know what I'm saying? However it fits. But that definitely is a true representation of how you feel. Okay. And so now you both can really, like I said, take on burdens and barriers and blockages, obstacles that will get in your way, and you successfully overcome those things together. And you guys have a very, very, very good balance, right? There's a lot of even give and take here, right? So you got your shit together, they got their shit together, and you guys can contribute to the relationship equally and evenly. That's the Six of Pentacles. Persevering in your stability together. Juicy. Let's keep going here. And see what the scales are here. See the scales. The scales, that's balance, right? It's Libra energy, but it's balance, right? So that tells me that there's going to be a balance. This relationship will be balanced. It's going to be an even give and take, right? So that's very nice. I like that. Okay, so here you go. Here's your next card. Temperance, right? So this idea gives you peace and harmony within yourself, right? Because you know who this person is to you. You feel it within yourself. You feel it inside. You know who this person is, right? Let me just get my little... Okay. Right. So you have this temperance, right? So now you're well balanced, right? You feel a little harmonized, right? Because you understand with the Six of Pentacles underneath the King of Pentacles, you understand this person's stable. You understand this person has things going for them, right? Money, cars, all that kind of earthly realm stuff, because that's what Pentacles represent. Your stability. And stability in this earthly realm is your job, your car, all that stuff, right? So that definitely tells me this makes you feel happy and harmonized. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome to the Leo Virgo show, right? Appreciate y'all coming in here and hit me up in the comments, right? We hit the like buttons, okay? We got to circulate this for other people. So here comes your next card. Judgment, right? Bam. That's judgment. I mean, this is like conviction. This is definitely knowing, right? This is going to be. I mean, it's not my word. It's the divine's word. It's blowing that trumpet saying, guess what? You made the right call for waiting around and see in yourself if this person is going to be who you feel that it is, right? And there it is. There's your judgment. That's perfect, because you know why? You don't have to be a Leo Virgo. As long as you have one of those signs within the Leo Virgo cusp, it still might relate, right? Because you still have that sun sign as being a Virgo, right? And so basically that cusp is just in between, right? So the sun goes in between the zodiacs and it changes from Leo to Virgo. And sometimes when it gets in the middle, that's what we call cusp. So you still are part of this show. So thank you, and sit down, grab your coffee. I'm saying, hit the like button. Let's get into it. Even more. Okay. So there you go. There's your judgment, right? And I mean, the divine's all up in this. Divine is here in the judgment. The divine is up in here in the temperance. The divine is up in here in the lover's card. So this all very much indicates that this is a divine connection that is supposed to be. And you feel it within yourself. Okay. So let's pull another card here and let's find out what's going to happen. Six of Cups. So it is somebody from your past. Ooh. What do you think about that? Right? Somebody from your past that you're very nostalgic on, right? You have a lot of, you have a lot of good thoughts about this person. I mean, I can't tell if you guys were together or not. It could be a friend that you knew in the past, and then, you had this feeling within inside of yourself that there was more to this person than just, being friendly or having that kind of friendship relationship. It doesn't really signify that it was a past relationship, but it's just somebody of your past. Okay. And you have very, very good, fond memories of this person. Okay. Wow. I mean, this is like a love story already happening right before your own eyes. I love it. All right. Let's take another card. Okay. So now we have a little issue. Okay. The issue is you feel maybe worried. Okay. You feel a little stuck in your head, right? Eight of Swords. Self-imposed prison in your mind. Okay. I don't know why you would be in the Eight of Swords, because this is all pretty glorious. You're very passionate about this person. You know that they're stable. It is your wish fulfillment. You do trust your intuition to know that this person is who they are for you. You know that they'll give you an even balance of a give and take. Let's get another card here on this Eight of Swords, because it's like, okay, so all those swords, right? That's your mind, right? Kind of like wandering around, overthinking some stuff, right? But see, she's not really stuck in those swords, right? It's like she can walk out of that, but you are blind to seeing something, right? And that could be just the overreacting and overthinking some things, and maybe questioning of how this all could be, right? How this all came about, or how this person even came into your life. Okay. So let's keep going here and pull another card on this Eight of Swords. Okay, Five of Cups. Well, now I see where it is. Okay, so what's in your mind is that you're like a little frustrated. Okay, not that you're bitter, but you're just, you're a little frustrated. Some coffee or some shit. Okay, so with the Five of Cups, you have a little bit of frustration going on. Okay, so when I'm going to look at this card, right, this person is looking down, right, looking down of what is spilt over. So these cups is your emotions, right? So these emotions are really you reacting to what's in your mind as far as the hows, the whys, the whos, and all that other stuff, right? But see this little town over here, and see the water. So this tells me that there's a distance. There's a distance between possibly you two. Okay. And this could be what is frustrating for you. And this also could be representing what is keeping you stuck in your mind. It's possibly the distance that you guys have from each other. Let's keep going. That's my sulking card, by the way. A little sulky, right? A little sulky, because it's like you feel that probably you should be over here when you're over here. Okay. The distance. All right. Here's the next card. This is why you're frustrated, because you want it to happen like right now. You want it to happen swiftly. You want it to happen now. So the distance is still there, but some of the frustration is that you want it now, right? It's my money and I want it now. I'm so silly in the mornings. So yes, you want this to come in very fast, right? And so that would definitely, hey, good morning. How you doing? Thanks for coming on in. So you want it to happen fast. And this is why you're frustrated, because it's coming in slow and steady, right? See, I'm too good. Just too good with myself over here. Yeah. So not only is it coming in slow and steady, but it's going to be a very loyal and long-term kind of thing, right? Now I see the frustration. Now I see why you're trapped in your head, because you want it to happen pronto, and it's really kind of taking its time to evolve, to make it happen. Okay. Let's keep it going. I don't know about y'all, but last night was crazy for me. It was like I was at peace with myself. I was having a good old jolly time watching some crazy documentary that I like to watch because knowledge is power. You know what I'm saying? But my dogs were like, they just couldn't settle. I was like, what the hell's going on? My little Frenchie's over there breathing heavy, and kind of her ears are like pointed up. And, I mean, they're pointed up anyways because that's how you make a Frenchie's ears. But when she's relaxed and chill, they're just kind of chill. You know what I'm saying? But she was like on point. She was like trying to really, I don't know, figure something out. She was very frustrated with something. And then my lab was also frustrated. She couldn't settle. She couldn't get right. And it was like she was worried about the Frenchie. So I don't know. There was like some crazy energy going on last night. I don't know, because dogs can very much sense some things. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of set me off because I just couldn't settle. I was like, okay, you want a cookie? Here, let me prop your pillow, get comfortable. Let me turn on the fan. I don't know, you're hot. And it started getting me to be frustrated, right? So finally, like, they got to settle down about like 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, oh my God, like I need to get some sleep. I was cranky, you know what I'm saying? So then I slept, and slept like a brick. I woke up, and I was like, okay, it was weird because I have all these downloads, right? Downloads as in, I don't know if you checked out the couple videos I made this morning. There's little shorts, you know what I'm saying? You make a little 15-second video. So check it out. It's pretty interesting, but I'm going to make a very provocative video. I don't know if I should do it live or if I should do it, just pre-recorded, but the next video I'm going to make is really going to be controversial. It's probably going to, sorry, little kids, it's going to piss some people off, because it's going to be a perspective from myself, but only as based off the facts. Okay. So it's like what I feel about some stuff, but knowing the facts, presenting it to y'all, and it's going to shock a lot of people. Okay. Because, I'm a healer. I help you guys out in your daily lives. I bring the good stuff for you, right? Nothing negative over here ever. We don't talk about those curses and bad juju shit that most of these tarot readers bring, right? But this one's going to be heavy. It's going to be very, very heavy, okay? And it's going to be very controversial because it's going to bring some topics to y'all that some people don't want to face. They don't want to understand. They don't want to listen to. And I'm going to bring it hard and heavy, and I think I just might do that today. So let's just get into the reading, okay? Because I feel like I just want to keep talking about all that stuff now. So, man, I can't do the two things at once, even though I really can't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, intriguing for Shirley Sue, for sure. I'll give you a little precursor. It's kind of like if you watch those little shorts I just made. It's about those airplanes that fly over and make those clouds, right? Right? They're hiding things, right? So it's premise on that. Oh, you know it. That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of the truth or to bring it. And even the repercussions. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? You could shut my live off. You could shadow ban me. You could do whatever. But you know what? The truth can never be stopped. I'm not even afraid about what I'm going to say because you know why? Like I said, it's going to be very controversial. And a lot of people aren't going to like it. But you know what? Those are just the haters, right? Those are the people that want to keep their head in the sand. So that's what I'm going to do to that. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. Well, that's a little bit too many. Okay, let me focus. Let me give this a quick shuffle real fast, and then I'll pull your next card. Yeah, maybe that was some of the frustration of last night. Maybe the dog sensed my energy. Maybe I was getting these, we'll call downloads. You know what I'm saying? It's like the divine telling me subconsciously what needs to be said, right? And so maybe me collecting all this energy, my dogs were feeling it, and they were like, oh no, Dad, I don't know if you should say those things, but you know what? I'm going to bring it. See that? Scales of justice. That's the truth, right? I bring the law because I can do that. Lay the law down. So there you go. There's your card. Queen of Cups. Okay. So, I mean, you're feeling a little sad because it's not coming in as fast as you want. Okay. You know it's going to be stable. You know it's going to be abundant. You know this is going to be, excuse me, your wish fulfillment, right? But you still have to trust your intuition because the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's very on top of her emotions. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you. And I'm with y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So this is a family channel, right? And so I like to keep it that way. So thank you for your support, Sue. Appreciate that. So there you go. Queen of Cups. You're a little sad. Maybe you're feeling a little alone by yourself right now because it is coming in slow and steady, but it is coming in, right? So patience is a virtue. You have to wait for this, okay? Because it's all in divine timing. Like I said, the Temperance card, the angel's there. The Lover's card, the angel's there. The Judgment card, the angel's there. Hello, there's all angels everywhere, letting you know with your intuition that it is to be what it is to be. Okay, so there you go, Queen of Cups. I mean, you're not emotional about it. It's just all in your mind. Okay, it's just in your mind. You can't wait for it to happen. That kind of excitement, right? And so you feel a little alone and distant because it is taking a little bit of a minute to come to fruition. Okay, here's your next card. Whack! I can't with the Ace of Cups. What? That's a brand new start in love. See, what I'm telling you is the truth. This is coming. Like I said, it's not going to fit for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But it is for some. So there's your new start, right? Yeah. And look at the hand. See the hand? Boom. The hand is delivering this to you, right? I can't say nothing more about that. It's a divine gift because why? It's your divine counterpart. But I'm really curious here on this. I mean, that's a W, right? But it could be an upside down M. Depends on your perspective, right? I'm wondering what that means. Maybe I have to look into that. Could it be mine? Mine? I don't know. This is random. So let me dig this out a little bit more and pull another card because this is your brand new start handed to you from the divine. Oh my God. 10 of Pentacles. What? The divine is handing you a complete fulfillment in what you want, and your wish fulfillment is this person. And it's a very loving, giving, very stable relationship, very abundant, very family-ish, right? This is big time. I mean, this series is like big time. The 10 of Pentacles is no joke. This is a complete stable relationship, and you guys are going to have everything that you wanted and need all together because you guys understand the give and take that you need to have for each other. Wow. All right. I mean, hey, the Judgment card, that horn's been blown, so you can't go and you can't deny that. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that's big time. That's super good. Okay, so now you have a choice. You have a choice. It's a blind decision, right? It's not like you don't want to make this decision. It's not like that you have options. But I think the decision here that you have to make is to, chill out a little bit, right? Keep your pants on. Don't get all thinking it's not going to happen, right? So this is what I really feel is because it is coming in slow and steady. You're in your head because you want it to come in faster, right? And that makes you a little frustrated, okay? But it's going to be a stable, very abundant kind of thing for you, which is a brand new start in this relationship, this opportunity. And being very abundant, the Two of Swords here now really says you feel all this. You feel all of this with the High Priestess. You know inside of you how it's going to be, how it's going to play out. You know what you want. But here you are like, okay, I guess I'll have to wait. It's not on your timing. It's on divine timing. And so this is where you're like in this choice mode of, do you let yourself continue to be frustrated, or you decide to just chill out and wait for it to evolve, wait for it to happen, wait for it to come to you, right? Okay. And it's definitely a mental decision, right? I mean, there's a lot of water in this here, but those water is blind to you because you're wearing that blindfold. So you're not letting your emotions get to you. It's your mental thought, right? So it's like Speed Racer, right? So this is the decision you have to make. You have to like really choose to slow yourself down and just have that faith to know that this is coming in. Right. Because you want it to be official. You definitely want this to be official, but it's like, well, you have to raise your vibration some, right? You have to take authority within yourself to really slow yourself down just a tiny bit. And this is the choice that you have to make, right? Because it's there. It's going to be an official relationship. It's going to be loyal. It's going to be steady, very abundant, right? And it's what you wanted. This is your 10 of Cups, right? So it's like, this is telling me that you have to raise your vibrations to really get yourself out of your head, okay? Because you're not being emotional about this in no kind of way, but it's really your head. So when you raise your vibrations, that means you're going into your inner self, your soul, right? Your higher self, right? Your higher self. So it's like you have to let your higher self make that decision, right? Make that decision to pull yourself back, put your pants back on, chill out and wait, okay? Because it's not on your timing. Sometimes we can get a little frustrated that way. We want things to happen like this, like this, like this. It really doesn't. And so sometimes when you're in that moment, you can actually pull the plug on some shit because it's not happening when you think it's going to happen. And then you start self-doubting yourself. You start second-guessing yourself. And sometimes you end up sabotaging yourself, okay? So trust your higher self, right? Because it's coming in. There's going to be an offer. So it's like now, finally, once you raise your vibrations and let your higher self handle this, now it's starting to happen. Here comes the offer. Here comes some good news. Yeah, I think the next video after this, I'm going to do the live. And I'm just going to go ahead and smack it down. And I'm going to put all that information that I had apparently was getting last night. And I'm gonna just bring it. Okay, I'm going to bring it like Thor's hammer. I'm going to Hulk smash that shit. And I said there's going to be some haters, but I already got them people. So, haters can hate. It doesn't bother me. So this is my pull. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm trusting that I know for myself that I need to do. Okay. So I'm trusting my own intuition on the timing. So there you go. There's your news coming in. And the news makes you very, very happy. Okay. Look at you sitting on your unicorn in the sun with no clothes on. Come on, at least put some sunscreen on, right? Put some sunscreen on. Yeah, albino. Okay. That's funny. But there's 4 sunflowers in here, right? There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So what does 4 mean? 4 means about stability, right? So this brings stability now to what? Your mind, because you let your higher self take the reins. And as soon as you do that, here comes the offer. Here comes the good news. And that good news brings you some definite happiness. And it brings you that stability that you've been waiting for. Amen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is great. I mean, wow. I mean, this is like the best card in the whole entire deck. How can you go wrong with that? You can't. Here's your next card. there you go. So now it's a collaboration. Now it's a teamwork. Now it's really happening. Now you two are going to mesh together and really do what it is that you two do need together, because I'm kind of feeling that you two are being brought together from the divine for a purpose, for a reason. And it's to collaborate. It's to collaborate on something that I quite don't know yet, but this is the collaboration card. This is the teamwork card, right? So it's kind of very interesting. Let's pull another card here. Wow. It's like it's a mission, right? So you get the Five of Swords. So now this all changes your mind, okay? I'm not going off the definition of what this means, walking away, defensive, blah, 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 blah. This is a change in your mind, okay? So the change in your mind is because you were like almost in the self-doubt about, is this even going to happen? You know, you letting those things rack in your brain, whether it's, you know, the distance or how slow this process is coming in for you. The collaboration is now the enlightenment, right? This is what changes your mind. This is what actually gets you out of your Eight of Swords. That's the change in the mind, okay? So now you're not stuck in your Eight of Swords. Now you're not trapped in your head, because now things are starting to roll out, right? And however that fits for you, but it's pretty evident here what it is. Here's my good girl. Look at you in the Nine of Cups. What? This is amazing. You have the Ten of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups. I mean, this is beautiful. So there you go. This is what you wanted. This is your wish fulfillment. This is definitely something that you were able to achieve. So it's going to happen. It's going to be for the right reasons. And the right reasons is like, I'm still stuck on that Three of Pentacles. It's like you guys are being not forced together, but you're being guided to come together. It's all about the balance. See the duality here with the Temperance? It's two cups. That's your passions and your emotions. Mixing them together, getting that duality. The Lover's card. You got the Adam and Eve, we'll say, the two people. It's also the duality. I pulled two cards. That's the duality, right? I mean, can I keep going? Sure. Right? So there you go. There is your wish fulfillment. You finally achieved this. It finally comes in, and you're like now doing that little Russian dance, right? Sorry, I'm just kicking the camera. Right. So now you're happy, right? So now you two have the world before you, right? Because you do have the world card here, and it's like finally this person comes in and says, will you accept this rose? Will you look at you holding on to this one person? You're holding the world. So whatever you had going on in yourself, it's like, I don't care. I'm holding on to what I want, what I see, because I'm going to accept that rose. Here you, Bachelor. I love how I make these weird references of some TV stuff like The Bachelor. Would you accept this rose and stuff like that, right? It's funny. I love it. So here you go. Here's your next card. Page of Swords. Okay. So with the Page of Swords, it's like, it's not like information or research or spying or anything like that. It's like now you stand ready. Okay, see him standing ready with a sword, right? So this is almost like you're going to defend this person, right? You're gonna speak of some things that really let this person know how your mind works, because swords is about your mind. It's also about your communication. And so with the page, it's very minimal. It's not a whole lot. So it's like the start of having these conversations of the truth. Okay. Of the truth is how this person makes you feel, what your plans are, that kind of stuff, right? Complete definition thrown out the window from what this Page of Swords means, straight up on the intuition. Yeah. You're standing solid in your communication, and though it's coming out little at a time, so it's maybe you guys are having conversations over a certain period of time, and you've been speaking your truth, how you feel, what you want, how, and what you expect. Okay. And what you expect is for you two to really collaborate together and take that world, because it is your wish fulfillment. It is your divine partner. And there's nothing more I can say with that. Wow. Look at all the clouds. Like, there's a lot of clouds in there. So it's kind of like, it's dreamy. Okay. It's like dreamy. It's kind of what I really want to pick up. I don't know about the men in tights kind of outfit, but there you go. Okay. So there's the Wheel of Fortune. So now the wheel has changed, right? The karmic wheel has changed for you, right? So now things are starting to move, right? You're expressing yourself. You're letting this person know how you feel, how they make you feel. You letting them know about your expectations, your do's and your don'ts and your what's and your won'ts and all that good stuff, And so now the cycle changes, because now things are starting to happen, but a little bit at a time. Okay. Still not as fast as you wanted it, but it's now progress. It's more progression. Okay. And that is represented with this change. I mean, there's a lot of change out there for you, so I hope you're ready for it. So that ends your strife and your conflict within yourself, right? Because you had a battle of your mind. When's this happening? Is it even going to happen? There's too much going on with you in that. And so now that changes your mind, because you now see, or actually are starting to have these little conversations and these communications about, like I said, what you like, what you don't like, what you want, what you don't want, right? And so that ends that battle of you in that struggle of waiting, because you were waiting for this to happen, right? So, congratulations. Let's keep going. Let's bust a move here. Let's get past this. Let's get past this Five of Wands, because it's change and it's happy. And now look at you, sassy pants. Sitting there with your cat, right? You're sitting there with your cat high on your throne, little sassy pants, right? So this tells me that, you're assertive, right? You're assertive. You're very much creative, intelligent, obviously beautiful. And so this kind of lights that passion for you, right? It lights the fire under your ass, we'll say. Hey, Marguerite, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome. Right? So it definitely invigorates you. It makes you sit a little higher on your throne, and you feel very much now solid, because she's sitting on what? Her throne. But look at the foundation. And this is what's making you happy about the whole change. It's like, finally, this is happening. And this invigorates your passion, right? Sparking some of your creativity. So let's get going. And there's also 4. My God, I'm so alive. There's 4 sunflowers in this here too. Stability, right? Stability. Wow. So there's like 2 people. There's 2 people in here. There's 2 pillars of Sphinx here. There's 2 pyramids here. So that's all about the union, right? The you and them. Oh, great. Glad to hear that. Appreciate that. So yeah, this is making you a little sassy. It's my sassy pants card. I love saying that. Okay, so now that you have the 8 of Cups, I mean, you're not walking away from anything that emotionally doesn't serve you. It's like you let yourself be guided. The Moon card, not the Moon card, but see the Moon? You're walking away from things in the past that weren't emotionally serving you, which is your own mind of your impatientness, and you let your higher self, with the Hierophant, guide you, which is really the divine telling you, hey, you're on the right path. You're on the right path to seek what? 2 more cups. That's signified as a union, but it also means what? 10 of Cups. I mean, I can't, but I really can. So yes, this is what's making you fired up. This is what's making you passionate, that things are starting to now really move. but it's, still on that slow and steady pace. But now that you see that it's more solid, now that you get a better understanding, you're not so trapped in your head. And the spiciness that you have here with the sassy pants card of the Queen of Wands is that you let yourself be guided this way. Okay. You didn't put your ego into it. You're not putting your thoughts to question if this is going to happen and defeat yourself that way. You let yourself be guided to this 10 of Cups. Wow. Totally walking away from all that in search of the 10 of Cups. And this person is your 10 of Cups. So there you go. That's why you're a little spicy. Because now you're seeing progress. You know what I'm saying? You've seen that progress. Okay. So now it's like you guys have options. Okay. There are options on the table for y'all. Okay. There's a lot in these cups. There's different things in these cups. Okay. There's like, check it out. There's like a wreath in one, right? And I don't know what the hell that thing is. And I mean, whatever, snake. I mean, I can't tell you what those mean because I'm not even trying to go there. But this is representing now that you guys have options, you have choices, you have things that you both can kind of take together and manifest in a way that we're going to find out right now. Very interesting. What is that, a diaper? What the hell is that? What is that, a diaper? Was that a mask? I don't even know what that is. That's crazy. A mask. Tired of those masks, huh? You know what I'm saying? It's all a bunch of bullshit anyways. This is my opinion, and I'm free to speak that. So there you go. Queen of Swords. So these options that you guys now have to explore in your life together now makes you very solid, makes you very direct. Your communication is on point. You're like, listen, we could do this, or we could do this, and we could do this, and we can do that, and we could do that, and we could do that, and we can do that, right? Those are the options. So now it's like this person gives you that sense of freedom to really explore different things. And this is the directness that you speak about. And so you are also very much in your intuition. You're definitely laying this out to know that you guys can do multiple things together that's going to be very, very successful. Because you went into your higher self, you let your higher self be guided into this, getting out of your ego, getting out of your mind, not getting trapped in your emotions, because this is like something that you wanted. So now you're the Queen of Swords. Now you're sitting high up on your throne and you're like, you know what? We could do this. We're going to do this. We can do anything that we want. That's kind of that attitude that the Queen of Swords has. Okay. Pow. Look at that giant wand. I can't with well endowed. What is that? This is really, you guys are going to have, remember I was talking about options? That was just a sidebar. So the options, right? The options are now that you guys are going to have some very creative new starts, right? It's handed from the divine as well, because that hand is holding that wand, right? I mean, that could be you holding the wand, but you know what I'm saying? It's really the options now are unlimited because you both have this creativeness about you because you're the Queen of Swords. You have that creativeness, right? You have that intelligence. So here you are being able to now collaborate on the sense to really put your ideas together with theirs, right? And now the options are limited because you guys can start new creative projects, new endeavors, new different things that are going to really let you express yourself and let them express themselves. Okay. Wow. If this is not a hell of a reading, then I don't know what is. This is fantastic. And that is your justice. I hear you, Libra. I hear you, Libra and Leo. What's up with that? Just saying. Yeah, Leo, Virgo. So I'm a Virgo, Libra, whatever. It's all the same. But this is bringing balance, right? See, the two, balance. The scales, balance. Justice. This is your justice, my friends. Your justice is being able to have this person and have these new creative, passionate endeavors, being able to come together on the same page, having the same kind of, oftentimes people have ideas, right? So you pitch an idea to your person, and the person's like, well, you know what? I'm not so sure about that. This ain't like that. You two jump on board with whatever decisions you have for each other, no matter what, because you're supporting each other. You both have that creativeness in you, and you have that drive. There's your justice. All right. Now, I don't take those half-ass flip outs. You either come all the way out or you don't. All right. So there you go. This is marvelous. I didn't think it was going to be this way, but guess what? You did, because you manifested this, right? This is something that you wanted. This is something that you wanted. This is something that you were really anticipating. You were ready for. You're ready and waiting for. And there you go. Because you had your emotions squared away. You fixed your thoughts. You finally said, okay, higher self, take the reins, bring me towards what I need to bring, right? So you trusted your own intuition. You trusted your higher self to, let your mind get out of that trap. You definitely were already on top of your emotions. Your passions were on fire because why? You want to hold that wand. Look at you. You better put two hands on that one. Just saying. You manifested this, my friends. Okay. I can't with myself put two hands on that one. Let's keep going. Yes, great news for you, Sue, for sure. And I can't with another ace. What? Ace of Swords? If that's not the truth, then I don't even know what I'm doing here. Seriously. Like, KO, ding, hit the bell. Right? Drink your coffees. Thanks for coming in. You guys are marvelous. My marvelous group. Right? My friends. My family. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your support. That is the truth. And the truth is being handed to you from the divine. But it also could represent in this manifestation of your justice of, coming together like this and collaborating with these new creative ideas, these new passions, all this other stuff. Maybe now it sparks a new, fresh mentality for yourself. Because remember I said, swords are about your mind and also your communication, right? So maybe this is a brand new perspective on the way that you think about things. Maybe you have a different outlook on life. Maybe you see things in a different way. But nonetheless, still the truth. Came with judgment, justice, and the ace of swords. All done. This is supposed to be, this is going to be, and this is the way it is. Okay. So there you go. There's your truth. Moon card. Now, everything is being illuminated to you, my friends. You understand the perspective. You understand where you came from to now where you're going to be. You understand that you got to wait around a little bit because it was divine timing. You got a little feisty in wanting it to be your timing, but that doesn't work. That's what that tower is there for. You got to wait. Okay, and you decided to wait. And so now all of this kind of understanding of the stability, the love, the creative ideas that you two can pull together. Where's this hair come from? My dog. What are you doing? Dog hair. Yeah, so there you go. Now this is all illuminated to you. You understand the path that you are going down. You understand this is your wish fulfillment. You understand everything, and that puts definitely a whole bunch of balance for yourself to understand that what this makes you happy. It's kind of like something that you've always wanted. Take that to the bank. The moon card. I can't you holding on to that wand? What's up with you? Look at the top of that wand. Get out of here, rubbing it. So, what? It's like the passion is going to be. I mean, you have a lot of passion for this person, but it's slowly going to build the more that you guys do. So it's a gradual effect, right? So it's like you worked your way from the bottom of the middle, getting to the top, right? that's the signification of your passions building, right? You're building. But it's kind of a graphic card, right? If you look at the top of that, it's kind of can't with all these wands out here. So you're hot and heavy for this person, but your passions are building, you're rising, right? The more that you guys do, the more passionate everything becomes and solid, right? What? It's getting hot in here. Probably have to take another shower. Let me get my glasses for this. Let's see what the comment is. You know, pet songs have doggy glitter. I took my dogs outside yesterday. We had this little doggy park. I have a jet black lab, right? She's a lab husky. And so, they're familiar with other dogs or whatever and this and that. But there was some dogs that, were maybe a little standoffish to each other. And so they finally all got together and it was a big old happy family kind of thing. But the dirt that's out there, right? She's jet black. So she's rolling around in the dirt, having a good old time, racing like a greyhound all around the place. And then when I had to take her out, I was like, oh my God, you look like you're covered in gold glitter. So that's kind of funny that you said that, Marguerite, because she was like completely black, but then she looked all shiny, like from all the dirt she was rolling around in. And she, the sparkles off the sun coming off of whatever the little, finely crushed rocks were all over her. And it was a pain to give her a bath. I had to wash her down. She was pretty glittery. It was hilarious. I was like, oh no, you're a lab that doesn't like water? How am I going to take care of this? So I hosed down, towel, whatever, cleaned her up. But, there you go. So, okay, now we have the devil card, right? Interesting. So the passions here is saying that, okay, you need to keep your mind about yourself. Okay. I mean, look at him holding the wand. See? What's that? What is that up there? It's more of like, listen, don't let your passions self-sabotage this, right? So don't get too much into the passion side of things because that could sabotage things, okay? So what I'm really saying is don't be too all about one thing because there's way more things than just that, okay? And so I don't really feel you're going to do that, but it's like a warning, okay? It's like a warning. Because I feel that if you focus on just the passions and how you feel about this person and what you want to do and all these other kind of things we think about, this person is the King of Pentacles, right? They're thinking about money. They're thinking about the future. They're thinking about abundance, stability, all this other stuff, including the passion, right? Because he's kind of holding the wand too. More like a cipher. I don't know. Looks like a lollipop. What is that? Is that a lollipop? Is that this? I don't know. Could be. But what I'm saying is don't focus on the passionate side of it, right? You can include that, right? But don't be fixated on it because there's more to this whole thing than just that. And so that could be what ruins everything. That could be the self-sabotaging thing that makes this all kind of, fall into that manipulation. So don't come at it with just that one after you feel so excited. And sometimes it's hard when you get excited and you get something that you want, you just now fixated on kind of one thing. So maybe you haven't had things in a while and now you're just like, and then that other person could be like, well, is this all it's about? And that's the kind of the drift I'm kind of going with, right? So get a better balance on everything, see everything, take everything as it is, and don't just fixate on one thing. Yeah, because you'll achieve a whole bunch of stability. Nines are about achieving. Pentacles is just stability. That's all I can say about that card. It's not even the definition. You're not single because you're going to be in a relationship with this person. So it's like now that you've achieved the stability that you want, now that passion flows, okay? This is kind of where I'm going with that. And a little birdie told you so, right? A little birdie is telling you, be mindful. and focus on the stability part, not just that passionate part. Okay. And there's two trees, so it's all about the duality. Again, there's two trees. 1, 2. Man, I just see things beyond seeing things. There you go. 9 of Wands. So now with the 9 of Wands is once you realize this, you're going to be able to overcome a lot of barriers, a lot of blockages, because you've already been through some stuff. You've already been through the ringer with maybe not finding the right person, the right connection. Some things worked, some things didn't, but this lets you persevere and overcome all those kind of obstacles and challenges that you've had in the past, and really focusing on the stability part instead of just the passionate part, which could definitely self-sabotage this whole thing. Okay, let's pull a couple more cards. There you go, holding that wand again, though. I killed me, man. I'm telling you, because you're feeling the passion with this person like I can't. There's so many wands out here that it's definitely passionate and it's great and it's a lot of abundance and stability. And we'll take these 3 cards. So bottom's the top, top is the bottom. You know how I roll. There you go. Look at you being a star. So now this is like something that you prayed for, something that you wished for, something that you wished upon a star for, because this person has all of those features and things that you want out of a person, which you wanted for, which you've dreamed about. Now look at you, gonna have the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip. You're gonna hold on to this like for dear life. Amen. And you're gonna start giddy up, baby, giddy up. Your passions are in fire. And now you guys start taking action. You start taking action in your creative abilities, your creative ideas. You're going to share your own. It's like 2 minds coming to one. Okay. 2 minds coming to one because you guys are going to share a lot of the same things that you like of the same things. Okay. And you both have that same passion for each other. You have that same drive for each other. But it's like, you're not going to let yourself focus on just that passion because there's more to it than just that. There's the stability, there's the creativeness in the mind, there's the way that they feel as being emotional and, loving and giving, right? Family life kind of thing. So it's like the total package that you've always wanted. It's kind of like a wish fulfillment. Definitely is a dream come true. It is somebody from your past, and the divine is all up in this because you are moving towards your divine partner. Wow. Wow. Look at you on fire. You're like, is this a merry-go-round? Because you're like, yes, it's all mine. It's all mine now. I get to hold on to it. I get to keep it. I get to cherish it. I get to really tuck it away. So, wow. Congratulations, my friends. This is phenomenal. This is definitely beyond a dream come true. So for some of y'all, it's very lucky. Can't say it's going to relate to everybody because not everybody's in this position. But it's definitely for somebody or a few people. Right? So I really thank you guys for coming out here. I appreciate your time. But listen, wait, before you go, give me about 10 minutes. Okay. So everybody that's in here now, come on back to my live because I'm about to drop the hammer. I'm going to drop that hammer. And I'm going to talk about, like I said in the beginning, some things that are very controversial, some things that people aren't going to like to hear. But as me being this person that I am to bring the truth to y'all, I can't hold it in anymore. Okay? So let me take my dogs out the potty. Come on back. What time is it now? I got 11:13 Texas time. Right? So give me like 20 minutes. Come on back. Because I'm going to blow your socks off. Okay? I already got haters and I don't really care. I just push them away. But I want to get you guys' opinions. Okay? I'm want you guys share in the comments like you do, because you guys are very supportive this way. And I love it. I just love it. But we need to really have a better perspective of what's going on in this world. And if you guys can support me in this way and share your opinions and your ideas without hate, because you don't bring hate. You guys don't bring hate. And that's why I love you guys so much. And so tell your friends, tell your grandmother, whoever wants to join in. It's about the ish is about to hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a topic that everybody thinks about, but nobody wants to really talk about what it really is. Okay? So with that being said, my friends, I'll see you in about 20 minutes. Peace and pray. Thanks for y'all coming out. You guys are amazing. I love y'all to death. And so what? Get ready. Get your snacks. Get all that stuff, because we're going to get hot. Peace and pray, my friends. And I'll see you again.